What's up, people?
What's going on, everyone?
Did another intro where I was just not talking normal.
Who are you, Bob Saget? No, I'm just kidding.
Bob said, I don't think he talks like that. Talked like that. What are you talking about, dude?
You're tongue twisting today, son.
I know, it's bad.
Today, sir.
My bad.
Welcome to my club.
Yeah. But yeah, welcome back to the episode, peeps. We have
up?
our friend here, friend of the show.
Again? Hell yeah.
Yes.
Rocky?
Second time?
Yeah, second time.
Third attempt.
Yeah, true.
Second time, third attempt. Yes.
Yeah,
forgot
Rocky
his
Miano, people.
I was going to say, did you forget my name?
No. I forgot to say your name.
At least
Hello.
we say your last name right.
Yes,
Unlike
you
other
said my
people.
name right this time, so we're good.
Wait, I spelled it wrong before?
Did it?
Is that what you said?
No.
No, I said you said it right this time.
Oh, I said
Yeah.
it right the first time, too. You credited me on that, I remember.
Yes, you did.
I felt really good. I felt really good about
It's
that.
been a while.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you're the first person that got my name right.
Yeah.
Yeesh.
I was like, God damn
It
right
might
I
be,
did.
might be stupid, but get some shit right
It sounds
around here.
stupid, this hillbilly accent of mine, but other than that, I mean...
Yeehaw, motherfucker.
Rocky
Did we-
Miano.
Did we ever talk about, like, what your name is from?
It's Sicilian.
Sicilian?
Just Sicilian.
Sicilian?
Yeah.
I-
Italian, wherever you
Sicily.
want
Oh,
to
okay, Italian.
Yeah.
I got you now. I'm not big on culture, so I don't really...
And
I don't know so much.
technically, if you want to get very technical about it, it's not my real name. Like, my real first name is Edward, but I go by my middle name. Which is
so do
Rocco,
I.
which would be Rocky.
I go by Tyler. That's my middle name.
Yep.
I feel.
It's more
I
common
want
than
to
you
go by
realize.
mine. It's Paul.
Yeah,
It
what's
don't
up,
sound
Paul?
right.
Dude, I'm calling you Paul from now on. I forgot.
I'm not the alien, okay?
What's up, Paul?
You ever seen that movie? Paul? Fucking hilarious. This I don't pee out my finger.
I'm just going to take my name off the show and just call it On the Fly with Nathan Paul Fry.
Hey, that sounds good.
It does, actually. Not doing that. If anything, I'd take your name off of it. But anyway, what's up?
Hello.
Instead of ME Studios, be NF Studios. What's
Yeah,
up?
MF Studio, motherfucking studio.
NF, not
Bitch.
M. Stupid muff.
But yeah. So,
So
how have
what's
you
up
been,
with
man?
you?
Yeah.
I've been good. Yeah, it's been working like crazy and yeah, just trying to live a good life.
Working hard.
And hardly working at the same time too.
That's what you, if you can figure that out, that's
Gotta have fun in between those days.
right.
Try to, at
It's
least.
funnily enough, I actually got home today because I actually worked a little bit today, and I got home like maybe 30 minutes before I came over here.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
wow.
I was like, I need to go.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Bye, empty apartment.
But yeah, so besides work, what have you been up to? Heard you were doing a podcast.
Yeah, about that.
Want to talk about it?
Well, I tried to do it by myself. The animation podcast, Know Your Tunes.
Yes.
Had a couple of scripts written. Actually tried to record one myself, and I just couldn't do it by myself. So I just got to a point where I was like, I just need to focus on work for right now, and then at some point start focusing on getting better equipment,
Right.
and try and find like a co-host that I can actually do the podcast and riff off of.
Yep.
So as of right now, it's put on hiatus, but it's something I'm definitely wanting to get back into.
Yep. I will, if you don't mind me giving you some advice, since we've done this for a little.
No, I hate advice.
Oh, okay, never mind. Do you really?
No.
Oh, okay. I was like, damn, this dude's cocky as shit. What happened?
Theater.
It's called a joke, you fuck.
No, I hate it.
No, I hate it actually.
Now, usually I can see through somebody when they're acting, but damn,
No, I hate it.
that one got me.
Good job, sir.
I would say don't worry about it being perfect at first. I know for us, we still suck at this, and this is 75.
No.
Or this is 73.
What are you talking about? This is
said,
our second, third attempt at this.
Suck.
Yeah, exactly. So you know.
You're the one moving shit around.
As long as
and
you
all
know how
that.
to hit the record button, that's all that
Exactly.
matters. You know what I mean?
Everything else is just up in the wind.
Yeah. Like I say all the time, like it's obviously a joke, but it's like I don't even know if this really even gets out to anybody. It's just one of those things I just kind of cross my fingers and hope for the best.
Yeesh.
All you can do.
Yep.
That's right. Boy.
Boy. There we got our stupid Tourette's noises out early.
Sign.
You sure?
No, it's not.
It's not stopped yet.
It's
It will never stop. Are you
No.
kidding?
No.
That's 90.
Never gonna stop.
I would love somebody. I'd love somebody to do an edit of all the times we've done stupid like noises.
Just put it
and
all
stuff.
together in compilation.
I guarantee you that's like let's see, how many hours of the podcast have we done?
A lot.
Yeah, that's how much time it would have been.
It'd just be a lot of
Allie
time.
B's on the desk, just banging her head, doing the editing.
You should take that into consideration. Make a blooper reel.
There we go.
Yes. I've thought about that, but the whole thing is a blooper. So
That's true, but you
I'll
can
just
take
drop
like
this episode and we'll be good to go. Just call it blooper reel.
No, just anything that you guys cut out because it was like too like high end comedy or like way too serious of a joke.
Once in a
Put it
while,
all in there, like the
Yeah.
compilation.
so,
Like
yeah,
a serious compilation.
yeah. Once in a while, I will edit a few things out, but just because it may be taken out of context, and you know we have our inside jokes that we know we're kidding, but other people may not know.
Yeah.
But other than that, I mean, we pretty much just raw all the time, dude. You know what I'm saying?
That explains the file. No.
Yes, that's great. I'm glad you brought that back around.
Now? Anal? What?
Yes. Poor Allie. She's like, what the hell am I doing right now?
no judgment.
Would you like
I'm
to...
a Christian. You should like it then.
God damn. Well, speaking of cutting things
I was gonna say that's gonna be cut out.
I was going to say, hello, brethren and sisterin.
Yeah.
Have I got something to show to you that will enlighten your day in Christ? Anal porn. Well, my seat's reserved in hell. So,
How's your day, guys?
How's your day going?
Not good now.
I'm Catholic and we're fucked.
You tell by the crack of my voice that I was being serious. That was legitimate fear.
Jesus. Oh, my Lord.
this is why I'm not on film right now.
You don't want to be a part of this.
No.
I'll remind myself not to put your picture on this episode.
And scene.
Yeah.
He's lying.
He's going to plaster my face on the front of it as the opening.
Allie Myers is definitely here, guys.
He's like a South Park mouth.
Oh my God. Our Canadian friend.
You know what would be a cool idea? I don't know why I thought of this just now, but you said something about animate something or whatever. But what if we did like an animated like little clips of our show? That'd be cool.
Ooh.
That would be cool. Like if one of us can figure that out, hell yeah.
Markiplier does that.
Or try and find like a mutual friend that actually does animation.
Right.
Oh, that would be cool.
We need to go make some friends like now. Let's turn it.
Today, sir.
Let's-
How do you do that?
I don't know. I don't know.
Like I just make.
I just start talking and people
I know.
sometimes listen to me and like what I say, and that's it.
I'm just kind of quiet until somebody like starts talking to me, and then I'm like, friendship?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Friend?
Maybe acquaintance, friend. Okay, cool.
Wait, no,
I
this is a
feel like-
mistake. No, friend.
I feel like nobody talks about this enough. Like it's so awkward to. Jesus.
Do what?
It's so awkward to make friends when you're an adult. I don't understand why it's so hard. Like when you're a kid, it's just like nah, whatever.
Yeah, it's almost like when you get like when you're a very cautious person and you start dating.
Yeah.
It's that whole nerve of like, should I ask that person or should I
Yeah.
say something? Because if I say something, I might come out as weird and that person
Right.
won't like me anymore.
Hey, you want to be friends?
And it's well, yeah, it's like
No.
Friendly gesture.
Do you like Pokemon?
Actually, that's a good start to a friendship right there.
How about heavy metal?
Yeah, I feel like if somebody likes Pokemon, then you know that you can probably trust them. You know what I'm saying?
That seems like a good start to a friendship to me.
Yeah.
Like for me, like if someone sees that I'm wearing like a Monty Python shirt and they're like, "Oh, I know that movie," I'm like, "You're awesome."
By the way, I don't like Pokemon, so what's up? Do you trust me?
Well, thank you for having me.
It's not that I don't like it. I just
That's
no,
today's show.
I'm joking.
I just want to make that clear for the audience too. I don't want people to think
I just grew up in the
hate
'90s
on
when
it.
those were released. I've been playing it since it was like Pokemon Red. So
Dude, I did have a Pokédex once, and dude, that was the time of my life. I thought it was. I acted like it was a DS, so that's how. But then that thing was like really cool, so I was like, shit.
I had Pokemon Stadium for 64.
oh
That was a pretty fun game. Yeah. That brings
what
you
year
back.
is it?
What was the 64 game where you like had a camera and was taking pictures as you were
Pokemon
traveling?
Snap.
Yes,
And it came-
64.
They did a sequel to it too. Like just recently, actually. It actually looks really good.
I love the fact that they're bringing back some of the retro games.
Do you have a Switch or no?
My son has a Switch.
It's on the Switch.
That's
Is it?
Those
You might
things
be
are
able to
cool.
get- you might be able to buy it for your
Yeah, they are.
for your son.
If he lets me,
It's for
he
mom.
lets me
for
borrow
your
it.
son.
The Nintendo Switches are cool. Like,
Yeah, you can either hold them
yeah, I know,
or
dude.
put it on the TV.
Yeah, I actually had one for a while and I liked it, but I ended up selling it to my parents because they wanted the dock for my nephew. And as soon as I did, I'm like,
Shit.
kind of regret that.
Yeah. It's one of those things where you don't know how cool it is till you get rid of it. You're like, fuck.
Yeah, you're pushing that desk, by the way.
Yeah, that. Yeah.
I just propped my feet up and I'm like, oh.
No pun intended, but that table's on its last leg.
that thing is
As
made
my
out of
leg
paper
goes
mache.
through it. Okay.
Yeah.
One good fart, goodbye table.
Yeah.
I actually think I had the same brand, like the same style. Of
Is that
pretty
IKEA?
something
Backed
like,
away from the
No, I
table.
don't think so. It's
There we go.
old.
I kicked it and it like fell apart. I'm like, yeah, no, I need a new desk.
Why'd you kick it, Rocky?
Listen,
Looked at him wrong.
How much time do you got?
it all started. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, it all started when somebody pissed me the fuck off.
Somehow I got wet.
Oh, I don't
I
know.
didn't do it.
What, my phone? I don't give a
Yeesh.
fuck. Dude.
Drowned it in the toilet tur.
Don't worry, I'll kill you.
Sounds like a great time, my guy.
He's all the time. Anytime we like are joking around with each other, we'll be like, "You're fired." He'll be like, "Hell yeah, dude."
Finally,
See you tomorrow.
Yeah, but I need
joke's
you.
on you. I hire myself back.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, because we're both in the same level as far as
Right. That's right.
he wants to make sure that we all know that too. Bastard.
Since you like Dungeons and Dragons, have you seen the movie?
I actually haven't.
Bro. Oh my.
I know. I actually like kind of got mad at myself because like, oh, I'll watch it sometime. And I was like, finally when I actually had time to go see a movie, it was off like theater.
Damn.
And I know it's on.
Well, it's out to buy now.
I think it's on Amazon Prime, not Amazon, but
Yeah.
Paramount. I think
Oh, Paramount.
because it's definitely not Disney. But I saw it. I'm like, oh, I need to watch this movie because it looks so good, and I love practical effects. I love stuff like that.
It is. Yeah, it's out to buy too.
I did see the new Spider-Man. Across the
It's
Spider.
already
Yes.
came out. Jesus.
Oh yeah,
I'm
it
late.
came out. I think the 6th. I want to say.
Oh wow.
Dude, there's all kinds
the
of
10th.
movies.
The 10th.
There's so many. We were looking at movies on the show the other 3 episodes or so ago, and there's a lot of movies that come out. I didn't
Ooh,
realize.
yeah.
Like obviously, when you go to the movies, you see like a bunch of. Jesus Christ, that coffee's killing me. But making me sound like I'm emotional about movie theaters. Like he's got a really.
It's okay.
He's got a really soft heart for movies. But, no.
Especially
Your
horror.
your guys' movie theater's all right.
Yeah. Oh, you've been.
Or
to
would
it?
you even consider it a movie theater?
Well, I think they were trying to keep to the original design because the Princess Theater has, oh God, It's been here for years, and it was just one single theater that, like, originally.
Yeah, it was just a regular theater.
And so they tried to keep to the originality of it because they consider it a historical building here.
Yeah, it's like over in are we allowed to say like where we live? Like, is everybody aware of the fact that you guys here?
I think so at this point because we do our wrestling show and all that.
Like you have like in Shelbyville back in the '90s when I was growing up, the Shrayan Theater was the movie theater.
Right.
You would go over there. It was like a 3-screen movie theater. And if you walked in today, you wouldn't see it. Like you couldn't picture it. But it was designed in such a way that I still remember how, like, in retrospect, it was probably the dingiest movie theater you can go to. But I still remember it with fondness and stuff like that. Yeah. But like the one we have now, when I wanted to go see Spider-Man, I was talking to my dad about, I'm like, this place needs to be updated at some point. Like, there's certain things, like, it's been open for, like, since, like, 2009. It's 14 years old. Yeah. I'm pretty sure they have never updated the cameras, or not the cameras, but the projectors.
Yeah. Shit. Yeah. You probably have a couple pixels out on that.
Probably a couple questionable stains somewhere that just don't know what they are.
Happy
Every
birthday.
Theater,
Every theater, yeah.
A few angry people that decided never to come back and still haven't. Because they got, never mind.
You know where the Damn Theater is in Osgood? Mm-hmm. DAMM instead of DAMM.
Wait, that's the one that you did.
Shut up.
I keep looking at Allie, by the way, if you're watching. That's the one that you did the Spam-A-Lot, right?
No.
No?
No, I did Spam-A-Lot at a little theater called Geyer Opera House.
Okay, you're talking about that tiny little like movie theater that had like 3 screens. Okay, yeah, it's been so long since I've been over there.
Yeah, it's in Osgood. And plus, ours, Wolf Theater, have you been to that one?
Oh, yeah.
I love that theater.
That's the movie theater I actually like. Yeah, I actually like that one.
Yeah. And plus, it's my favorite animal.
Can we normalize not having widescreen, though, for movies? Because that's stupid.
Where it's like black up top and bottom, and
it's so stupid.
You want full screen.
I just wanna say something. So I've had these headphones on this entire time.
Yes.
They're unplugged.
At least I don't affect the show.
I was like, I can hear them. I can't hear myself.
Can you hear yourself now, sir?
Now I can. Okay,
we're good to go, sir.
You feel better now.
Yes.
Can you hear me now?
You feel part of this.
What? I can't hear you for some reason.
Me?
Yeah.
You can't hear me.
No.
That's weird, because I can hear myself.
Huh.
I am lower than...
I think he's fucking with you.
I gotta turn myself up. My name is on this damn show. I better be heard.
Jesus.
You must be on something today.
What?
Because I'm messing with you.
You're messing with me hardcore, and I'm playing right into that shit.
Shows how stupid you are.
And just so you know, when I do that, it's because, like, you're a friend.
Yeah,
I always do when it comes to friends. If it's someone I don't know, I'm not messing with you at all. Just in case.
I love
it. Jumped.
It's not very often people actually get me, so it's actually kind of funny. Like I'm cool. I'm chilling.
You're not cool whatsoever.
Well, that's probably why
I love you.
That's probably why I also didn't hear myself when we were doing the mic test.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
so
kept
much more sense now.
What's funny, I kept looking at that. I was like,
well, I'm like, it's
not plugged
mine.
in.
Like, what is this? And I was like, oh.
I was like, uh-oh. Something's not plugged in. Someone's job.
You have no idea why you can't hear anything. Nate sees it, doesn't know what it goes to, and is just like,
I knew what it went to. I just didn't know, like...
And I'm just here screwing up every word that I
hope
speak.
this ain't fucking up the show. Yeah.
So you're probably better off that you couldn't hear.
Exactly.
I should turn myself back down.
Lord. Jeepers, mister.
Jesus. Jay.
Oh my god.
No, but there are a lot of like really good movies coming out that I'm like really excited to go see.
Renfield. That's
Renfield looks amazing. I want to go.
To buy too.
I want to go see The Flash, even though most of like the major spoilers have already been pushed out on Facebook for whatever reason.
listen, the whole Batman thing going on with
Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton.
I thought that was pretty cool.
Like,
I'm actually excited about it.
my inner child, like, screamed. I was like, ah!
Actually, I have all those movies.
Let's go!
Let's fucking
All
go.
the Batman movies. I have them all. Let's fucking go.
I don't know, like,
Him and his old
well, for me,
Batman
like,
suit and shit.
watching. So that Flash movie is supposed to be like the last or first, what's it, like the last Zack Snyder movie, but the first of the James Gunn movies, because now James Gunn owns the DC studios. He's the one running the whole thing.
Okay.
He's the Kevin Feige of DC.
Okay.
She's laughing because my seat's squeaking.
I just hear.
I was wondering if that was yours or not.
I was like, what? At
like,
first,
I'm
I thought it was me because I was doing this.
Yeah, I thought it was you too. I'm like,
I was like, I need to stop. So I
Yeah,
stopped,
mouse
and then I
talking
look
shit.
over, and then I look over, and Tyler's just happy.
Her face can't hide anything either. Like if she notices something, everybody knows.
At least you know that I am a terrible liar, so I won't ever lie because it'll be right here.
Yeah.
Everybody's gonna be like, "You good?" No.
I shouldn't trust that desk. I keep like putting my hand on it. I'm like,
I know. I booped
Might
it
just
with
crumble.
my knee.
No, that's
I'm
good.
like,
That's good content. You better switch to that camera if that motherfucker falls.
Watch it. Watch it. Look at
That's
it,
good.
everyone.
That's good TV right there.
Good
Well,
TV.
just me over here with my random facial expressions. Like
Yeah.
everybody's like, "Well, we know how Allie feels about that topic," and I'm over here just.
Yeah.
well, see, the only reason why I brought that up though is like the whole thing with the new Flash movies that technically, supposedly, there's not only one Superman in it. Like, so if you ever watched, I'm assuming you guys have seen the trailers.
Yes.
There's
I have.
Supergirl in it.
Yes.
Or Superwoman, whatever you want.
Yeah.
I think it's Supergirl. Yeah, she's not the only Superman in it, or superhero in it, like Superman, woman, whatever you want to say in it.
Okay.
But I'm afraid to say it because it might be like a spoiler to everybody else who hasn't seen it.
What's bullshit about some of these trailers? They don't even put some of that in the fucking movie when you go see it. It's like
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
they lie
sucks
to you.
too. Yeah. That sucks too.
False
like, why want
advertising.
that
It's
in
like
the fucking movie?
It's like Infinity War. They said that they were showing off. I think that the Hulk was going to be in that final war during the Infinity War, like the very final scene. But it wasn't the Hulk. It was Bruce Banner and the Hulkbuster.
Yeah. Because the Hulk was
I'm a
scared to come out. Yeah, I know. I know what you mean, dude. I feel you.
We all nerds.
Might not have my glasses on,
You
but
have to
I
be a
am.
nerd to do a podcast for this many episodes. Honestly,
Fair enough.
and for it to keep working. Like
That's right.
I don't know how I figured all this shit out, but I did.
Nerds are fucking cool. It just means you have a passion for something that you love. Okay?
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm obsessed with
That's
it.
right.
That's my thing.
Like, it's cool.
It's like my
Cool as
baby.
hell.
Apparently, some people, some girls I talk to don't want to be with a nerd.
Oh, well. Nerds are the best.
Ladies, what's wrong with you?
Nerds are the best.
You looked in a camera that's not.
He's like,
They know how to fuck.
Oh, lean across in front of the camera. What's wrong with you? Wait, hold on a second.
wait, whoa,
hold
hang
on a
on.
second.
What did you just say?
What is wrong with you?
Oh shit! That's
And it froze.
It
Gosh
froze.
dang it.
that's froze on me. That's me.
Oh, no.
That's great.
It froze on your shoulder. Well, okay, you ain't getting me, period. Okay, but you can sure as hell hear my big ass mouth.
can't-
What's wrong with you?
I can walk.
No,
you,
it's gonna be the South Park thing. Okay.
I can.
Jesus.
I can walk you through getting that fixed if you want me to.
Okay, I just seen my name and assumed that it was supposed to be like the camera that I was on.
Yeah, just put.
So
it hits,
I am wrong.
Some behind the
I'll
scenes.
cut this part out. Yeah. Or I guess.
Yeah, just go ahead and cut it.
Either that or I can. Is it hit studio mode?
No,
That way.
Wait.
Keep it.
I'll just keep it. I'm not gonna touch this. I feel better if I didn't.
You're honestly like I'm very comfortable with this stuff. As long as you do exactly what I say, you're fine.
Okay, explain
studio
thoroughly.
Studio mode.
Studio.
And
Beautiful.
then hit your camera thingy that you were
Versus Ally.
hitting earlier. Yeah.
Okay, are you positive?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
All right.
And then
That's a beautiful
double
shoulder.
click on camera 2
Okay.
and go up to where it says demo 1 and click on it.
Gotcha.
And then click on the second one.
This one?
Yes.
How is that?
Now
Because
click
you're
on
not
the,
wearing that same shirt.
click on the
No.
first one.
Was it,
no,
was it yours or his?
I was setting up earlier. That's probably why
Okay.
it cut off when I was setting after I set up.
Okay.
Click on the first one.
This one?
Yeah,
Gotcha.
the top one. Yeesh. There you go.
Hi.
Just click OK and then hit studio mode again.
Beep. Beep.
And now you can be on camera.
I'm good after that. That's enough of that.
Did you see yourself or something?
Yes, I did.
Oh my god!
Quit it.
Jeez.
Stop it!
Jesus,
I've
mister.
leveled from a 4-head to an 8-head. Nobody needs to land planes on it while they're watching the episode, so we're good.
I don't think people. Never mind. Never mind. Self-love alley. Goddammit.
It's a work in progress. It's got some caution tape
You're
around
not.
it. But it's a work
You're
in
not
progress.
progressing on anything. You keep.
Nobody can hurt me. I'm
Except for
invincible.
me.
Except for Tyler. He's gonna just clear this fucking desk here in a minute. Wobbly ass desk.
Yeah.
we need to bring this tonight to the wrestling event so they can just destroy it.
Yo.
Huh?
Let's do it.
Who wants to go through this desk? This perfectly wobbly desk.
Everybody.
That probably hurt.
Go!
Yeah, everybody.
Oh yeah, you know.
At the
that
same
might
time.
work.
I mean, if you take this like one bottom piece out, they could just come like right.
I'm going to assume Walmart.
Probably.
Yeah.
It's old. So I have no idea.
I didn't buy it.
My parents bought it. And they just kind of like handed it down to me.
Sorry.
Yeah.
It's a nice desk.
No, it's not.
Hand me down.
It appears nice.
Listen, Dad, your table sucks. All right. I can understand why you handed it down to me.
Not my words.
These are
Oh,
my
man.
words. I'm gonna put my mouth over yours, and it'll go like.
It's about to become
It's like
a
why
weird
does
podcast.
why does Rocky sound like that? He had a deep voice the whole time, and all of a sudden,
See,
Sounds like a little kid.
I don't think I've ever had like a deep voice.
yours is deeper than mine. Is what I was saying.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah.
'Tis true, my guy.
Yay.
Brev.
Bruh.
Brev.
Bruv.
Yeah.
I said bruh. All right.
Okay.
Bro.
Wanted to show him something.
Oh shit. What is it?
A
Ooh.
Rhino Alien.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Predator 2.
I'll put those up on the thing.
and Predator.
Dude, I've seen those.
Action figures.
Yeah, I've seen those over at
They're at Walmart.
yeah, Walmart. Yeah, I've actually been wanting to buy one.
And they're in Target, too. In Columbus.
Probably also mine there too.
In the electronics and back wall. You can find all kinds of them.
There's so many different things like that I want to buy. They're like so bad, but if I buy it, it's like it's that instant like regret like of buying it. Like to show you how much of a nerd I am. I've always been a big fan of Legos. There is a Lego set. There's 2 Lego sets I'm interested in. There's one of Optimus Prime that's fully transformable,
Oh, dude, that's tight.
and there's one of Bowser.
Nice.
Oh.
Both of them are what the Optimus thing is like almost $200. The Bowser's almost $300.
Yeah, that's a big purchase.
Yeah, and I got a
Poor
feeling
guys
if
like
I
us.
buy it, my dad finds out, he's be like, "What the fuck?"
He's got a Lego set of the Titanic. It's pretty cool.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was my son's. I put it together for him in
It's got
2 days.
It's got little LED lights for like that point towards like
Actually,
the
I think I
spotlight and
still have
everything.
pictures of that. I was going to show him something else, but I think I still have pictures of that.
I don't want to see
somewhere.
that photo. Ah.
Bro.
You know,
Whoa,
it-
dude!
Yeah.
it's ironic. I was actually talking.
Man, that guy's hairy. You know.
Oh, that's
Ooh,
cool.
yeah. Oh, I like that. Is it Lego or is it like a different brand?
No, it's actually Lego.
Really?
Yes. It's all Lego.
How old is that?
And LED is underneath there where it just lights up the word Titanic.
Ooh, I like that.
But
It looks like
it's-
a actual.
I took like
It,
many
it
different...
looks like a
It looks like a digital picture, really.
to me, it looks like one of those
CGI's.
No, like it looks like it's like what am I thinking about? Like how you can like buy like car models and build them.
Oh yeah.
It's like that.
Yeah.
It looks like a metal one.
Yeah.
Also, since you like Ninja Turtles, you got
Oh,
Splinter.
yep, yep.
Yeah. And Casey Jones, Raphael, Splinter, Shredder. and a lot of their stuff is like removable. And
Yeah,
stuff.
I mean,
It's cool
I grew up
as
in the
fuck.
'90s, so like the old school '80s TV, like cartoons or any '90s shows. I grew up watching that, so yeah.
Yeah,
Me too.
90s. Only lasted 2 years out of that, but you know.
Listen, TMNT back in the early '90s, the cartoon, top tier. X-Men, top tier.
I'm actually kind of interested in the new one that's coming out.
They have another.
Did you not hear
one?
about that?
I haven't paid attention. I guess.
So it's
Is it live action or animated?
it's animated.
Okay.
It's directed by Seth Rogen,
Oh, that'll be interesting.
and it's fully it's like I said, it's animated, not live action, but it's got that like the Spider-Man to the Spider-Verse style to it.
Oh, like, it looks like a comic book.
It looks like a comic book.
That's cool.
There's a lot of people upset because apparently April is not white in this.
Oh.
And
I
people are
think
just
that's
upset
so
by it. It's
stupid.
like, does it matter?
I think
Like,
that's so stupid. If
It
people are
is.
upset.
It's the most like the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard, and that's generally like one of the things I can't stand.
Yeah, that's
Like the whole thing about the black girl playing
Little Mermaid.
Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Because
That's how I look at
Well,
it.
because I watched I can't remember the guy. I can't remember the director. I watched the interview with the director, and the director was like, the only reason why we cast her was that she was perfect for the role. It wasn't because of her. It wasn't because of like some sort of like agenda. It was the fact
Right.
that she auditioned and she beat everybody else.
It's not our fault, or it's not her fault that racism was heavy when the original movie came out and everything was white.
I was thinking more along the lines of us as adults, this is our childhood, and we get so caught up in that nostalgia that we don't think, hey, this actually isn't directed toward us. This is directed toward our kids.
Yeah.
and,
Right.
and everybody needs somebody to emulate, and you need different people to fill those spots. And obviously, by what Rocky was saying, she was talented enough
Right.
that she stole that. I mean, she took
Yeah.
it. It's hers. You know what I
Right.
mean? She's going to be amazing at it.
You looked a little confused when I was saying that.
Well, because you're saying that racism was heavy during like when Little Mermaid was made. It was like that's back in the 1995 or something like
it
that.
was
I
still-
mean,
it was
like
racism was pretty.
92.
It was still pretty
It
bad.
was more heavy than it is now.
But also, yeah.
Yeah.
I know what you're. I think I get what
Yeah.
you're saying, right?
Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't being that general about
I was
it.
like, what are you talking about?
No.
Just
I'm
like
not
the-
saying that there were slaves or anything like that.
Yeah, no.
No.
Although now that I'm thinking about around that time was the whole thing with Rodney King.
Oh.
I want to say I think he was like maybe a couple of years before Little Mermaid came out. Anybody can correct me if you want. I'm just
That's
We're
like,
just
we
talking.
were kids.
We're just talking.
Yeah.
We can
kids
be
when
wrong.
all this was going on, so we
Yeah.
may have got the timeline.
We have the power to be wrong. All right. Calm down, people in the comment section.
Just like Aladdin.
Oh yeah.
Robin Williams was Genie, and he's white, and then Will Smith was Genie in
I don't
the
even
live
think
action.
it had to do with the color
Right.
at that point. I
Yeah.
think it was more along the lines of we loved Robin Williams so much as that
Right.
part, we didn't want to see anybody else in that part.
Yeah, that's
I
exactly.
think he passed away before that got
Oh
made, right?
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, way before,
Way
yeah.
before.
If he was still alive, he'd probably be doing that again.
Because
But
it's nothing against
No.
Will,
no.
Will Smith.
I love
He's an
his
amazing
acting.
actor.
Yeah.
Like I love him to pieces, but I think a lot of us were like, but that's Robin's spot, you know. So
Right.
no
But
racism.
still,
He's a hell of a slapper too.
bro.
Absolutely strong form in that right cross.
Strong
man.
form.
I'm more. The frustration for me is more the people that are like, why did they get everything? It's like, because we got everything forever. Like, give them a few things. It's not that hard.
I think at this point,
Not gonna
like
hurt
I don't know about
anything.
anybody else, but I'm at the point where I'm like, stop.
It's like the people that.
Stop. Why you gotta like poke at that? Like,
Yeah,
why?
it's like the people that are like, why is there a Latino channel and black channels? It's like
And,
every other
there's
channel.
no white channel. It's like
They're all white channels besides.
Let him have some shit. Jesus.
You think white people, or do you think black people are watching Archie Bunker? Like, shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, holy shit.
Or
Like, that's white shit.
Beverly Hillbillies? Shit.
Yeah, that's white. I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
That's a
Black
white
and white.
channel.
goodbye, guys.
Oh,
I thought of Eddie Griffin. Where he's- oh, what movie
Andy
is that?
Griffith?
No.
Eddie
Griffin.
Right.
He's a comedian, and I just Undercover Brother. I immediately just thought
oh
of that.
shit.
I don't give a gosh darn.
I don't give a goddamn.
I haven't thought about that movie in so long.
When he was talking about you don't see black people watching, I immediately just thought of him in that getup, and I lost it.
I don't give a gosh darn.
I'm gonna enjoy my broccoli smoothie. I can't.
I'm dying. I need a cigarette.
I mean,
Caucasian overload. Caucasian overload.
I've always had like this idea. In all fairness, I probably stole this from a podcast. Well, I didn't steal it, but it's more like along the lines of something that I actually agree with. I call it I think we talked about this during the last one. I call it the 95% rule.
What's that?
Where
Refresh me.
so the 95% rule is, say like, I'm just trying to think how to word this. Pick a race, pick a gender, pick a job, pick a profession, whatever. 95% of those people, I consider to be good. It's the other 5% you gotta worry about. Like when it comes to like police, I get it.
I see what you're saying.
I see
now.
there's all these like there's a lot of videos of police brutality.
Right.
I see that, but I also see a bunch of really good cops.
Well, the thing is, you don't see a whole lot of that. That's the problem. Like, they're not showing both sides. They're only showing the agenda side.
Well, you want to know why? It's because violence sells.
Right. Yeah.
You see a lot of negativity. You see a lot of that stuff like that because it's gonna catch the attention of the audience, and they're gonna watch more, and that's how they get the revenue is through views.
So I don't want to watch something that's good.
Yeah,
They
well,
want
it's
to see
like
something.
it's like watching like Real World or like The Road Rules
Yeah.
or heaven forbid Jersey Shore. You don't see the good parts to it. You see a little bit of the good parts, but it's
Right.
always bar fights. It's always guys getting drunk and getting shitty with each other. It's like confrontation. It's drama. It's conflict. It's stuff that people love to watch. I'm the type of person like I can't stand those shows because of that.
Right.
Like Jersey Shore, like if there's a video, I can't remember where it's at, but you can actually watch a video where this guy breaks down like there's like a specific scene that you can watch in which you can tell it's faked.
Yeah.
Like they go to Italy for some reason, and Snooki's like at the bar getting trashed, getting drunk, and she like knocks over all these expensive drinks is what they say it is, but if you slow it down, you look, they're all like liqueurs, they're all mixers. They're not the drinks, they're the stuff you mix within the drinks. So they're lying to you by saying like she's smashing up thousands of dollars of liquor. I just can't stand that stuff.
Yeah, I try not to play into negativity. Like, there's people that I'd be working around people and they'll be like talking about how much they're in pain or something like that. I don't even I don't say I'm sorry or anything like that. I just, because they're just complaining to complain most of the time.
Okay,
Yeah.
how's that going for you?
What do you say? Like, there's no.
I'm
good-
sorry?
Yeah, like why though? Like,
That's it. A lot of people hate hearing that too.
yeah. So I don't. Even,
I've been told that.
I don't
Like,
play
I hate
into
hearing
it.
I'm sorry. Like, well, what do you fucking want me to say?
Yeah.
So,
That seems like a really heavy thing in the workplace where like it feels like they almost work there too long, and so that and
They're
you're standing
unhappy.
there and it's like, well, you can quit, but they've invested so much they can't. So
Right.
now they're not that thrilled.
Yeah, and that's also I think me and you, Allie. I know
Not my
we've talked.
fucking
I know we've talked about this. Like it's one of the reasons why like I was so glad that I got out of like working at factories or working at warehouses or working at these like businesses where it's got this like high school mentality to it of people bitching
Yes.
and moaning about it. I'm just like, then do something. If you don't like the job, then quit. If you think that it's if you think that it's ruining your life, then why are you working there?
And if you
Try
don't,
and find another job that you enjoy doing.
and if you can't do it, then shut the fuck up and just try
Yeah.
to be happy. You can.
and
be
I hate
happy.
saying that.
I hate
Just do your
miserable
job,
people.
get your paycheck, go home.
Like I work in a service field. I work for a pest control company. And I actually really enjoy the job that I do. Like I'm the type of person I don't like working at like factories. Cause like I said, I just can't stand drama. I can't stand like the high school mentality.
Right.
I work by myself. I listen to my own. I listen to podcasts. Listen to metal while I'm working. I listen to whatever. Like I get into like a zone, and I also enjoy talking to people and like figuring out issues and resolving them. Trust me, there's plenty of businesses I've gone to that I start off and they're having issues with flies or roaches or whatever, and then within a matter of maybe a month or so, it's gone. And they're the happiest people alive.
That's good. And
Like,
that
I'm
probably
that type of
brightens
person.
you up to see it.
Yeah. And I don't want to sit, because I know we talked about this during the last time I came out here. Like, I don't want to be that negative person anymore. I don't want to be in that, like, negative mode of, like,
Right.
oh, I hate my job, I hate my life, I hate stuff like that. I know, I'd much rather be positive.
Yeah. I will say, I'm not trying to, like, act like my life's harder than anybody else's, but I think I went through the hardest part of my life since we started this podcast. And I would have to say I've been pretty consistent with my attitude towards how I present myself on camera.
Yeah.
And it's real, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't put on a face. Like, there's some episodes that you can tell is a little more awkward than others, but other than that, like, it's pretty consistent the way we act on here. So
Well, I think it's the reason why I like you guys is that fact that you're very open, you're very honest.
Yeah.
Genuine.
Yeah, you're genuine. Exactly. Like,
Yep.
I'm pretty sure we talked about this in the last episode when I was talking about, like, the stuff that I had gone through, the depression and all that. Like, I got to this point in my life where I started realizing, like, I'd much rather be honest with somebody than sit there and lie to their face.
Right.
So I've gotten to a point where I just kind of, like, fuck it.
Yeah. It's
Like,
crazy.
I'm going to tell you how I feel, whether you like it or not. Like,
Right. It's pretty.
But I know, I know that probably was a little bit hard for you to open up because you still
like, it is a hard thing to talk about, but also
right.
Easy to bring up, kind of thing.
it's getting to a point where, like, basically all my family knows by now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they
Right.
know that I went through through that issue, and
Right.
like, the only thing that sucked about that whole thing was, I'm not sure if we even talked about it or not, but when my mom passed away, my brothers, I love them to death, they have people that they live with. They have, like, well, I mean, they're married.
Right.
My brother Tony has 2 kids. My brother Vinny's actually about to have a new kid. Like, a new kid's coming soon. But I have nobody.
Right.
I live in that apartment by myself. And this is during COVID.
It takes a toll.
It takes a massive toll. And that's the reason why, like, I went through that serious, like, depressive state. Like, and it's like one of the hardest things to explain to somebody, but I think that when it comes to depression, when you're by yourself, it sucks. It's so much better when you have somebody with you, like a spouse or a friend or someone that's like a roommate or something like that. Someone you can, like, dude, I'm not feeling great. You know, like, you know what I mean? Like,
If you hold that stuff in, it's just going to fuck you up worse.
Exactly.
If you get it out, it's a lot better.
Right.
That's when I was living on my own at my house for like 5 years. That's why I always had friends over, because some days that loneliness fucking got to me. I'm basically talking to myself, talking to the fucking walls.
Yep.
So I was glad to see my friends show up.
And that's why I'm hoping
that
and that's why I'm hoping, like, our, like, group of theater friends at some point soon gets together again.
Without one of them getting really sick.
I wish you showed. I wish you had stayed.
Poor Allie.
Honestly, you would have seen me, like, being the goofiest person in the world. Because we ended up playing, like, I can't remember the name of it, but it's basically like, what's it called? Why am I spacing it? Like, it's like a very popular, like, card game.
I know.
Talking about Cards Against Humanity?
It's like Cards Against Humanity,
Apples
but
to Apples?
it's no.
No,
I was gonna say, I hate that.
we played they played a couple. Like,
Wait,
I
no,
know
you were there.
I was there.
You were.
Yes,
Okay, so
I was there. There was
so
just
then-
before
so then
I
you
was
saw,
like,
so then you
"Excuse me
saw
for a
me.
minute."
So then you saw me kind of like going a little bit hard on somebody.
I seen that. Yeah.
Oh, a girl.
Wait, no, I'm trying
I got you.
I'm sitting here trying to figure out another name for a different game.
What's the
besides
name of that game?
I'm trying to figure it out, but it's like, it's kind of like,
Oh my god.
oh, so it's like, I hold up the card, right? And it
Yes.
looks like it's written in gibberish, and like when you read it, it'll start to
Oh
come
my
together
god.
and sound like
it's like
a
Mad.
word.
It's like Mad Gab, but
Kind of
dirty.
like Mad Gab.
It's Mad Gab, but dirty.
I don't know if I played that even.
Oh,
Yeah,
it was
I've
ornery.
never played that either.
And like Eric's my bestie. I love him to death, but there was occasions where he had me laughing because his innocence is different than everybody's in the group, and he had me rolling. And then Rocky would occasionally just like,
Calming. Incoherent.
that's it. Yeah, incoherent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That was
And
fun.
it's got like
That's me
it's got
every
like
day.
different names to it. Like it's got like three different like versions of it.
Yeah, they had like different stacks of cards and they were different categories. And,
One
you
of
know,
them, I think,
us
was like
being
a not
us.
safe for work or something like that, and it was like anal sex. I'm like,
Yeah,
like,
we-
I'm like, wait, what?
Of course, we picked the stack that's adult
Of
rated.
course,
and
like-
we're like, yep, let's go. And it was hilarious.
Oh my god.
But yeah, I agree. Like with mental health, it's better to have somebody there.
Yeah.
And I mean, I know that like I have my husband and my son, but there's even days where like the mental health will get difficult, and like I don't know if anybody else struggles with pride. Like, you know, I can handle it myself.
Yeah.
I don't want to intrude on somebody and put my negativity on somebody else. So there's even times where I'll like just keep it to myself, and then obviously being married, as long as I have, Jason will call me out on my BS.
Well,
Like,
yeah, I
okay,
mean,
what's
that's-
wrong with you?
Well, I mean, yeah, but that's one of the issues is definitely pride. Like, I feel like when it comes to mental health, you have to be open. You have to be honest. You have to say something.
Once you can figure that out, you're on a path of righteousness.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's because our good buddy Eric, he was going through some serious stuff mentally too, like asking girls out and them saying no, and like hopefully I'm not airing any dirty laundry when I say that, but he came over one day and he just wanted to talk, and like, we sat there and talked for like a solid hour. Like, looks like I think the reason why he came over to me is the fact that he knows I'm honest. He knows I'm going to tell him like how it is, and we had like a nice long conversation about it. By the end of it, he felt better. So I
That's
mean,
what you want.
exactly.
Yeah, and I think like also with like struggling with mental health, and I don't know how everybody else handles theirs, but there's also a part as I get older, as far as positivity wise, where I'm like, well, if I can't get this situation in control, I can at least change my reaction to it.
Yeah.
So I don't necessarily have to keep being upset about this. I can maybe look into it deeper and try to switch around and then get a positive out of it if I
Yeah.
can't do nothing else.
It's pretty ironic that we talked about depression on the last one, and literally that next week I went through the ring.
Yeah.
Because
You
I
had it rough, bud.
did, because I was literally in bed for a week straight, and I lost,
It's a beast.
it sucked.
When it hits you, it's a fucking beast.
I lost my job because I wasn't going to work, and that's why I'm here right now, because I needed somebody to make sure that I'm not
Yeah.
pretty much
I got you, homie.
yeah.
Like, yeah, because I think, again, I'm pretty sure we talked about this during that last episode.
Yeah.
With the fact that when depression hits, it's like a mental cloud.
Yes.
And it's like you almost forget how to work.
Right.
It's like you don't want to do anything else. You just want to sit
Yeah.
in your bed
Mm-hmm.
and watch shitty things, or just do nothing and just mope and hate yourself. And you just get into that like mindset that is one of the worst mindsets in the world.
Yep.
It's like
Hard to
it's
get out
it's like feeling alone in a crowded room for me.
Yes.
Yes.
Like you have support and you have people to go to, but you still feel caged.
And then you feel
almost.
selfish because you feel that way, and then you're like,
Yeah,
But then you
yeah.
also have that little voice, that voice in the back of your head that's like, well, not only that, but also like, you know that there's people out here like in your group, like friend group that you're like in this party with. You can open up to them. Hey man, I'm not feeling right. Like I need somebody to talk to. But what happens is that voice just kind of pops in the back of your head. And it's that pride. I don't want to talk about it.
Right.
You don't have to talk about it. Don't worry about it.
Don't bother with them that right now. Like now's not
Yeah,
the
yeah.
time.
Nobody wants to hear that. Like you're going through this
Like,
serious
you'll just
shit.
push them
like,
away if you
exactly.
talk about it.
See, it for me, it wasn't. I was almost an oversharer at that time, so it wasn't as much about not talking about it as it was I had no idea I was going through it type
Yeah.
thing. Like I've lost pretty much every job that I've ever had because of depression and never knew it. But as soon as I was aware of it happening, I have went through it one other time since then, but I'm on a really good path right now.
Back up on the horse.
Yeah, back up on the horse. Things going 80 miles an hour. probably doing more than
Balls
I've ever
rolling.
done in my life.
And the other thing about like depression
Right.
is that it will still be there though.
Oh, yeah,
That's the only thing
for
that
sure.
sucks.
It's always
It'll
there.
always
Yeah.
be
That's
there.
the thing. You never
It's
get
always
over
there.
it 100%. It's not like
Like I still I'm like 100% better than I was
Yeah.
2 years ago, but I still have those moments
Oh, yeah,
where
for
I'm
sure.
sitting around the
Oh,
apartment going like,
same.
it's nice when you're aware that they're about to happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because if you're aware of it, then you know what it takes to avoid it.
On a narrow,
Sometimes you just need to deal with it and like figure out why you think the way you're thinking.
that's what I was thinking. I think if you can figure out, okay, what's the source of
What
this?
is
Why
happening?
am I like this?
Yeah.
Then you're able to work on it. Like for me, I've narrowed down a lot about myself. I don't know what it is about like hitting my 30s, but I'm becoming aware of myself and knowing myself has helped me with my mental health a lot.
Oh,
because
yeah,
I know
for sure.
a lot of what I deal with is my insecurities. And
Yeah.
a lot of it is from my childhood, and it's like, okay, now that I know what it is, how do I navigate through this so that I can be a better person or
Yep.
become a better person out of it? Better friend, better family member, whatever.
Right.
I mean, I just had like I said, I work in a pest control field. There's a person that I work with she's a very awesome person. She's very cool to talk to and hang out with, but she just lost her dad.
Mm-hmm.
Like she was taking care of him for the last like few months of his life.
Mm-hmm.
He passed away inside for a home, and I just messaged her like, look, like I know you've got because she's got a boyfriend. I'm like, look, I know you got a boyfriend. Like I understand that. If you ever need somebody to talk to and he's not there for you, just call me. Talk to me. Like and it's not like me hating on or anything
No,
like
no,
that.
no,
It's more,
yeah.
it's like that whole like I care about my friends. I care about
Right.
the people I work with. If you're going through like some serious thoughts and you're like having those dark thoughts, call me. Whatever, no matter what, just call me and talk to me and let me know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
We can talk this through.
I think it circles back around to what Tyler was talking about earlier, getting involved in this. It's also good to have that outlet. We were talking about theater is a good outlet.
Yes.
Theater's an
Doing
amazing
things
outlet.
like this podcast, it's a great outlet. The wrestling show that we're getting ready to go see some wrestling, y'all.
Yeah.
I think that is an amazing, like, it's also good to have that source of outlet. So, maybe there's days where like your friends are occupied with their life and you don't have them, but now you have this outlet and you have a way to escape it just for a minute or to maybe look at it in a different light.
Yeah, here's another thing. Advice I would have: start a project and somehow find a way to incorporate your friends into that project.
Why are you looking
You know
at
what
me?
I'm saying? I'm looking at everybody.
Listen, man, I'm trying to get it off the. I'm trying to get off the floor, okay, man?
Yeah, let us
I gotta watch Rugrats, okay?
let us be, let us be your team. No. But
I mean, hey, like in all fairness, like I wouldn't mind like I know Allie, I know you're busy with work and also doing this, but I'm the type of person like if I can find somebody that's like a good friend of mine that I know I can riff off.
yeah,
Trust me, that podcast would be on like within a matter of
on
like
my
a month or
Donkey
so.
Kong.
Because there's plenty
That's
of
right.
there's plenty of cartoons that are out there that I've been like recently been watching, like a lot of like online ones you can watch on YouTube that are phenomenal.
Thinking of that, you know what I found on YouTube?
What?
Full episodes of Kablam. For any of you
Oh,
90s,
really?
yeah, for any 90s kids that need something to watch, yes. Listen, Action League now.
Oh my god! Actually,
Have you ever thought about maybe having somebody on like somebody that's not quite as interested or maybe doesn't know? So you're
I
pretty
mean,
much
yeah. I mean,
so
like
you're pretty much teaching that person on the show, and
So
they're
so
kind of
that's-
asking the appropriate questions.
yeah. So that's kind of like the idea of it, because one of the the podcasts I got the 95% rule from,
Mm-hmm.
or the idea, whatever you want to call it. It's called the Marveling at Marvel's Marvels. I'll give them a plug if it's okay with you guys.
Yeah.
They talk about Marvel characters and like their history, and then like they grade it. So you have one guy that's an expert in Marvel. He'll do the research, and then the other guy does not like Marvel at all. He's not a comic book
Oh, so
reader.
you're trying to sell him.
So
on-
he's trying to sell him this character, and it's some of the funniest shit I've ever heard. Like one of the best episodes is like the one that actually has a lot of, I wouldn't say clout, but it's got a lot of negative energy to it, because at one point these two guys are at each other's throats, and the moderator just like, dude, like come on, like calm down.
Oh yeah. Damn.
Well, I wouldn't say they're at each other's throats, but one's getting pissed off at the other one because he does not understand the
And
character.
he's pissed because he's not understanding it.
But yeah, I mean, trust me, like I I would love to find somebody who's not into cartoons but would be interested in cartoons.
Be willing to learn.
Who'd be willing to learn? Yeah, who'd be willing to learn, but also kind of riff off like
Right.
stupid ideas or stuff like that.
Yeah. We'll
Have an open mindset.
Yeah.
talk about that off the show.
Why
That
am
way
I,
we
like,
don't feel like we're.
Shaking too. I don't know why. I'm like shivering, even though I'm like burning up.
I feel
You're
that.
not gonna fall out on us, are you?
I don't think so.
Or that.
I'm fine.
Yeah, we'll talk about that off the episode. That way we don't like. Because I have a question for you, but I'm not going to pressure you on the show to answer the question. I was going to see if.
We can just cut it out if you want.
Yeah, let's do that. I don't want you to feel pressure from just having the record button on. But yeah, one of us could probably help you out with that.
Oh yeah, I mean, of course,
Or
like I would love it.
maybe if you wanted to, if you wanted to be part of our team, ME Studios, like I'd be 100% down for that, like being part of our group. But like I said, no pressure on that. I don't want you.
I'll have to think about it, but yeah.
Because like
I mean, would you want me to be like the man in the chair, like Allie over here, or like if one of you guys are out for the day, we're out and can't record, I just kind of.
I was talking about like having your podcast as part of our.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, yeah.
But yeah, that too. Like we could all work together. Also,
Yeah.
Like I feel like this show right here is like the bigger one. Like this is the show that. No, not like that.
Oh no, I got you.
No.
Cocky fuck.
This is the one that
You
has
son of a bitch.
like, the one that has everybody that can have everybody on it type of thing. That cocky son of a bitch. But yeah, this
I mean, it's got you guys' names on it, okay?
right.
Pretty
Like,
much.
this show could have multiple people on it, and it's not about one specific thing. So
Right.
Right. Yeah.
if we had all the members of the ME Studios on it, then it
Yeah. I
would,
mean,
Right.
I'd be more than happy to.
yeah. But that's something like you have to sit down with yourself and think about.
Yeah, I just need to kind of figure out a couple of things, but yeah, I mean, it's like I said, it's definitely something I want to do. I want to try and start a podcast and get to
Yeah.
that point to where maybe I don't know, I get something like Patreon or something like that, and get something set up to a point to where I'm not having to worry about work anymore.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. I want to ask you another question, but I just lost it. So we will come back to that later.
I also gave you guys plenty of a chance to talk about your Patreon too.
Oh, our Patreon? It's kind of half and half right now. Like we don't have any content.
Oh, you don't. Oh,
on it
okay.
Right now, so,
I
yeah.
just saw. Like, there's a camera. There's
Yes.
not a camera. There's a TV in front of us, and I see like the Patreon
yeah.
logo. So
that I
should-
haven't
I
told
should- I should
anybody
be turned
this.
off.
I haven't told anybody this on the show, and I kind of did it on purpose as a marketing thing. But that what the fuck do you
QR
call it?
code?
That QR code is
Jesus.
actually you can scan that and go to Patreon.com.
Oh, cool.
It's pretty cool.
And
But
on
like I
the other
said,
side, you got Spotify and Apple iTunes.
It's kind of like a marketing trap where somebody's like, "Oh, what's the QR code?" Because that's like the new big thing.
Oh,
It's not a troll,
yeah,
people. It's
yeah.
real.
I got you.
Oh shit! Let's go support
Oh,
them.
what's this?
Yeah. So now I didn't like not put I put Patreon right above it, just in case somebody maybe has common sense and figures out maybe that's what that is. But for the ones that are
Look,
just like
let's-
ooh, QR code.
Let's be honest here. I've gone to see Deadpool and gone out of the movie theater and seen a woman cussing out the owner because she took her kids to go see a rated R movie.
That's not their
Stupid.
fault.
It's
Karen.
not their fault.
Shut
exactly.
up, Karen, Linda.
That's why you should look shit
And I
up
know the
ahead
owner,
before
too.
you go to see what it's rated.
Come on, Diane.
I got it. I'm sorry, guys.
I'm a little hot too.
I got a shirt. Don't worry.
He just.
Take it off. Take
Yeah,
it off. Take it
that's-
off.
Yeah.
Don't want me to do that because it's his skin and
After dark.
Fur.
Fur. yeah,
Yeah,
fur.
He's got he's got a second layer underneath that.
On the
Yeah,
fly
that's why I'm
after
hot.
dark.
After dark.
Oh man, yeah, I'm like sweating my ass off right now. I don't know why.
Yeah,
I
we-
feel the AC, but it's like not doing shit for
I think
me.
that COVID's kicking in. Wait, what?
Wait,
Get out!
Nothing.
Sorry, germs.
I'm so glad I picked this spot.
I had to quarantine.
Now, if you do have it, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be tight.
Tight side.
Hey,
I
I'm-
mean,
I can taste the Mountain Dew, so we're good.
Okay, well, You
I
may
don't
be
mean
in-
anything.
You might be in the beginning stages, sir. You fuck.
Say we're all have to go quarantine for 2 weeks in this room.
Yeah.
Turn on the AC, please.
Jesus.
Jesus.
It's almost been an hour.
Yeah.
Just
Oh, it
about.
has.
Yeah, 59:35.
Yeah. You got anything else you'd like to talk about before we wrap this thing up?
No, not really.
All right. Well, you guys can go to patreon.com if you want to support the show. Right now, there's no content on it, but you can get 10% off of the merch if you go there. So go check that out. We're on Spotify and iTunes for those that want to go check that out. I think primarily we're on YouTube for the views, and then people go from YouTube to Patreon because analytics-wise, it's showing that people use their browser to access the show on either Spotify or iTunes. I don't know that many people use either or. I think it's I don't know if it shows Spotify as part of the browser or whatever. I don't know, but it's very confusing, obviously. But yeah, we got merch too, so go check that out.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I can see one of those mugs right there.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. There's an updated logo on the mugs too, so go check
Oh, really?
that out. Yeah, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'll have to show you when we get done with this. But anyway,
Yeesh.
hope you guys
Yeesh.
enjoy this, and we will see you next time, dude.